I'm Carmen Lilith, aka the Yoga Witch. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't watched it already, I do have a video up now that I will link below in the description box that kind of goes over the themes and symbolisms of this blue moon in Sagittarius. Today we're going to be practicing a meditation and journaling practice for receiving more clarity on what this moon may mean for you. So if you don't have one already, go ahead and locate a journal and a writing utensil and meet me back here whenever you are ready. Meet me in a comfortable position, whether that's seated or lying down. Whatever feels most comfortable for you in this moment. Allowing your muscles to soften and settle in here. Bringing awareness to your breath without changing it. Just simply noticing the sensations of each inhale and each exhale. With each breath, tuning deeper inwards to innate wisdom and knowledge. Relaxing your toes, ankles, knees, and hips. Release your spine, drop your shoulders, relaxing your elbows, wrists, and fingers. Soften your jaw and all of the little muscles that make up your face, allowing your eyes to gently float close to stillness if they aren't already. Opening your third eye, being open to receiving wisdom and guidance. Maybe asking guides for their insight. In your mind's eye, you begin to notice gray clouds swirling and blurring your vision. Maybe truths, paths, solutions. These clouds come as passing thoughts, each one an idea or belief, making it difficult to discern or understand them clearly. Allowing these clouds to roll through without judgment, just noticing that they exist. Begin to draw deeper inward, dropping in, centering your focus to a single cloud. Let this cloud be a question you have been pondering, whatever comes up intuitively for you. Maybe you've been questioning your career path, routines, habits, relationship. Whatever comes to you naturally in this moment, without forcing. Inhale, allowing yourself to ask this question. And exhale, watching the cloud gently disperse and float away, clearing a spot of beautiful blue in the sky. Now, choose another cloud to center your focus on. Within this cloud is an idea, maybe a potential answer to your question. What has been calling to you? How does this idea feel to you? Where in your body do you feel it? Inhale, feeling gratitude for this thought and what it has granted you. And exhale, releasing it and clearing the sky farther. The sky is starting to clear, and with each cloud that disperses, more clarity is granted. This next cloud you center your focus on is the darkest cloud you've noticed in your sky. This cloud is your doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. What is it that's been holding you back? What's been making you feel lost or restricted? In what ways are you limiting yourself? Inhale, holding space for these shadows and where they came from. And exhale fully, not allowing them to darken your sky any longer. Noticing how it feels to release these sensations in your body at this moment. Perhaps feeling a lightness. This final cloud you center your attention on is lighter than the rest. She is but a whisper of possibility. And she holds answers of actions and steps to guide you on the path you're being called towards. What is she saying? What steps must you take to live in alignment with your dreams? What habits and lifestyle choices must you cultivate? What can you do today, tomorrow, this week, this month, in order to walk in this path? Inhale recognition and gratitude for this path. And exhale, fully surrendering to the steps you must take. As you gaze at this bright, clear blue sky, thank yourself for the time you've put into receiving clarity. Thank your body for carrying you along your own unique path. Thank your guides and your highest self for walking this path alongside you. You may stay here in this meditation for as long as you'd like. Whenever you're ready to begin coming out of it, you can start by bringing awareness back to your breath without changing anything. Just becoming aware, noticing the flow in and out. Noticing your lungs expanding and contracting with each inhale and exhale. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe gently roll your head from side to side, nodding yes and no. Inviting gentle movement back into your body. If you're lying down, you can slowly begin to walk your feet in, bending your knees, and windshield wiping your knees from side to side, making the body a bit further. If you're sitting, maybe you can take some shoulder rolls here. If you're lying, as slowly as you'd like, you can roll completely to one side to curl the knees into your chest for a fetal position. And whenever you're ready, you can slowly press up to a comfortable seated position if you aren't already. Bringing awareness fully back into your body and into your surroundings as you slowly begin to blink your eyes open. Whenever you're ready, locate your journal and writing utensil. I will read off each of the journaling prompts with a short pause between each, but I recommend pausing the video to fully allow yourself the time that you need to explore each of these prompts. These prompts will also be written in the description box below, so you can refer back to them easily later. What question came up for you in the meditation? What ideas or potential answer to your question came with the second cloud? What path or ideas have you been feeling called towards? What doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs have been holding you back? In what ways have you been feeling lost or restricted? In what ways have you been limiting yourself? How can you begin to shed these doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs? What are actionable steps you can begin to take to walk the path towards your dreams and higher purpose? Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I will also share in the description box a link for a breath of fire practice to help ignite your spark, passion, and willpower, as well as to energize. And I will also be sharing a link to one of my reels for Nadi Shodhana breathwork practice, which is great for receiving clarity and helping the left and right hemispheres of the brain connect. And finally, I will be sharing a link to an Instagram reel of a breathwork practice for the throat chakra to help you show up authentically and express yourself. Feel free to refer to any of these practices at any time as you see fit. Another practice I would like to leave you with for the following week is to look back on this journaling practice and write down these actionable steps you can begin to take and write them in your calendar. Start taking the steps, taking the action, because a manifestation will only go so far as you are willing to put in the work to go. I love manifestation. It is an excellent tool. But if you're not showing up for yourself, your manifestations won't show up for you either. Thank you again so much for joining me today. Again, my name's Carmen, aka the Yoga Witch. Until next time, dreaming out loud.